It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you when you're doing fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end, so let me know where you're watching this video from. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. Guys, I want to speak about the fight and the kind of a cold war that is going on in Nyaboanze. Things that started 4 days ago, now it's skyrocketing. And other greatest activity that is ongoing. So what is all this fight about? The fight pitting DavyJnr and Gintu. It's a fight that also brought in Mesi in the mix. Mesi come in the mix because the Lazy Gang subscribers and the keyboard reactors has told Mesi to go and join the fight. Now, this is now the thing that also bringing Mesi and Gintu back together just to fight DavyJnr. The question that people are asking, what has DavyJnr done? DavyJnr has done nothing but just to come in aid of a family that was arrested of selling illicit brew. And DavyJnr wants to change the life of this family to leave selling the brew and start a business going forward. So this is what has caused the debacle. Perhaps, if you want to know more, and in this video I'm going to unravel more and give you the gist, stay here because this video belongs to you. My loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. If you're coming across this video for the very first time, kindly click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. My loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after the break. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zach and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, let me give you the background of the story because the war pitting DavyJnr at Gintu, now Mesi has joined. It's a war of philanthropic kind of a need. That is, Gintu is not lying low because Gintu think that DavyJnr is in competition with him. While DavyJnr and the family and the Congress dad are doing things that is so genuine because are from their heart to solve an immediate neighbor's problem. You know, until DavyJnr and the dad came in is when now you find that the likes of Gintu and the Lazy Gang wants to come into this person's life because this lady was arrested some 4 days ago. No one could speak until Congress dad decided to go and bail the lady. So it's something that really baffles, you know. The reasons why was the lady arrested? The lady was arrested because the police got a tip-off that they're dealing with illicit brew, which is a fact. And the family of DavyJnr decided like they want to change the life of this family so that they live engaging into business of illicit brew. To start farming, doing business here and there. And that's why Congress dad went. DavyJnr decided to come in this home, give them the seats. And after giving them the seats, this is when the police broke into their houses because there is somebody elsewhere who never wanted this philanthropic for the first time to pick on. Because he thought DavyJnr is in competition with him. And that person is none other than Gintu. Perhaps, let's hear out from DavyJnr and the couple themselves, speaking on the issue that really bedeviled them.
What kind of business would you do? Because I haven't given up upon them.
Naweza nikachukua mchele ama dagaa nisafirishe kwenda Migori na sizo nichukue kashamba at least hata nalima hata kulima pia kuna saidia mtu.
She just said the same thing that she told me the other day. She just said she can buy sardines and she'll keep selling them. At the same time, today, like, she has broadened her mind. She just said she can as well be transporting rice from Tanzania, which is our neighboring country here, to be transporting from Tanzania to Migori. Migori is one of the towns that we have here in the village. And also, nanini ngiro umesema?
Mchele na dagaa.
Yeah, and also she can farm, you know? So you're out because of bond, right? In which my dad gave them money. Babangu nalitoa hiyo pesa. Umeambiwa?
Ameniambia nifadhili toa 12,000.
Exactly. You are out. Yeah, so it was just a sad story, sad situation. And was this a setup? Because for me, like, I can't get it. The time, like, I did a surprise in less than 15 minutes. The cops were here.
Labda tulikuwa setup. Mimi si
Even me, I don't know. So I posed this. Was this a setup? It's kind of rhetorical question. Let me get to know. Within 15 minutes, after I've done the surprise here, I've given them a new bed.
This is the lady who
That
was arrested
happened.
because of the illicit brew.
So let me get to know.
First of all, the lady is telling us in the previous video that the police came in 15 minutes after David Jr. has delivered them a bed and seats. And remember, the moment David Jr. delivered the bed and the seat, you know who came and challenged David Jr. and dispute the fact that David Jr. are not doing these things in genuine heart, that David Jr. wants to deprive this lady land. Now, that narrative was deserted. Again, the person came in also with another narrative, that David Jr. are just paying their debts, that they owe this lady certain particular kind of money or a piece of land elsewhere, which was just part hogwash. Are you there? And the person is none other than Gintu. So Gintu came hard so viciously on David Jr. about philanthropic move of helping the people. Perhaps Gintu was fearing something. And what was Gintu fearing? Gintu was fearing one thing, that David Jr. is going to outdo him in all that philanthropic show. Because Gintu has been doing a charity. And this kind of a charity, people have been donating to him. And imagine people donating to him a large sums of money, and the kind of a charity that he does not commensurate the money that has been given. So it was a kind of feel of there is a threat David Jr. that is heaping, that maybe David Jr. is going to hit in his philanthropic benefit, and people who have been supporting Gintu to start supporting David Jr. Therefore, that is the battle that I feel it is over here, because according to how Gintu talked, it was aiming at that, because it was trying to thwart everything. It was trying to breathe the toxicity and never wanted this family to be helped. Therefore, that one also brings in another question and another perspective, because David Jr. is asking, this one might be a setup. A setup as in, after giving you a surprise, gifting you bed and all the furnitures, then it just took 15 minutes and the police busted you. Who might have sent the police? Okay, it's a fact that the family is dealing with a illicit local brew, which is against the law. Police has got any right to get in any there. But it baffles. And at a time, the negative vexation that comes in an attack from its Gintu brings another scenario and twist it that it was a setup big time. Therefore, who set up this family? The person who set up the family, it is Gintu, because the Gintu main reason was to thwart all the philanthropic nature and activity so that the family could not be helped. That anybody, Ayamara's family, anybody David Jr.'s and Congress mom, dad finds to start raising their life, they have to thwart. They have to speak against. They have to bring a reason that is not well touching with the people, that the reason that either the Congress dad, David Jr.'s family, or Ayamara's family wants to deprive the land, a reason that are not well reasoning with the majority, because it's full of the negativity itself. Are you there? So I also saw JT bringing in and weighing in on this issue, saying that Congress dad is involving in illicit brew in the village. That's why he had to bail the lady that is selling those stuff on the behalf of Congress dad. Now, Congress helped the couple to get out, and now David Jr. wants them to leave the illicit brew to change their life, for the lady to be doing a business of selling sardines, rice, and even farming. Then somebody wants to come and convince you that they're selling the local brew, and this local brew belongs to Congress dad. That's the worst kind of scenario of reasoning, the worst kind of scenario of always thinking that people are gullible unless you're consuming and believing such kind of a stale non-setting vexation that are never making sense. So if you want to know who set the family up, and I will tell you the reasons why he set the family
talk about
up.
we want my money, I cannot get out from here. You know, there are some people who you can never give them a deficit and say that, you know what, I will not come. Whenever you come tomorrow, you will not be. There are some people you can never do that one. And it's the scenario that's always been trending and has been trending. So right now they have evolved with a new technique, and yet one-on-one has it live onto the platform, and it's here now. If you know you are donating to DavyJnr, so as you can just surprise people with some seats, with the construction of a house, my friend, you are paying their debts. And they're using that kind of the money, talk about the charity money, that I'm going to construct your house. And they tell the guy, you say that I want to construct your house. You're going to be coming and filming. But they don't understand English. There's no one to tell them this is the point they're talking about. That's how that family was using the YouTubers and using people onto that villa. They think that, okay, these people they are not learned. Do you remember whenever Kenge came to my fish pond?
Gintu is attacking DavyJnr scathingly. It's Gintu clearly doesn't want this family to be helped. It's Gintu is forming a narrative around these couples who are being helped. That is, everybody is sponsoring DavyJnr to be helping the family. That DavyJnr is just clearing the family's debt, which is something a lie and an hogwash. But again, it behooves me and very many people. Why must Gintu engage into a fight that really doesn't concern him? Why must he always turn other people's business to be his business? That is the only ordained person who could be doing the charity. And what does it's Gintu fears? That he never wants all these kind of families to be helped. One, Gintu fears the competition. Because the kind of help DavyJnr took over there, it was so heavy. Non-comparable with that one of his Gintu. Because Gintu is being given money, a lot of donation is coming in his way to help the family. But Gintu has chosen to be giving each family 3 eggs. Imagine 3 eggs. If you're being sent money, why can't you just even take 1 crate of an egg? Doesn't cost much. 1 crate of an egg to each family, not 3 pieces of eggs. 3 pieces of eggs. 3 pieces of eggs, $1. And people are sending you to the tune of $50, $100 to go and help a family. Then you pick up 3 eggs and 1 leaf of a kale. Surely. So between DavyJnr and Gintu, who is doing scam? The person who is doing scam, you know, it is Gintu. Who does that? So this is what he fears, and then he comes out to start a cold war, to start fighting the philanthropic process that DavyJnr and the dad has decided to help the family. And this is the war pitting them against together. And now I'm unraveling so that you people can understand, because there are a lot of things that people cannot understand. And that's why you're hearing DavyJnr saying it's a kind of a rhetorical question. Was it a setup? DavyJnr, it wasn't a setup. It is not a rhetorical question. I mean, it was a setup in big time. And who laid the setup? It is Gintu laid the setup because he was not happy you helping the family, because your philanthropic kind of an action and a blitz and the glitch itself really subdued. It's Gintu philanthropic glitz. You know. And if you want to know that, the lazy gang also are never happy, and they are keyboard reactors. After DavyJnr has come out and featured the couple and asked them their number and put outside there so that people of goodwill can reach them and help them out. If you want to see the jealousy that all the lazy gang and the lazy reactors and the keyboard reactors have towards this family. And now they're using the village boys. They had to sponsor Mesi. And Mesi was sponsored to go into that home to meet the couple, mainly for one thing, to identify, to fact find, and again, to try and hijack the help and to help the family. So what was it? Mesi decided to go. And Mesi is right inside there, featuring the same family on his channel. And I will tell you the reason why.
Make a video with those couple that made a video with DavyJnr. That people, they ask for the number, contact number, or the number that they can just support them. And DavyJnr managed to surrender his own number. I think this one-on-one, and we are going to have some small chit-chat with him and what is just ongoing, and we will be able to find the solution. You'll speak in Swahili. Swahili, yeah.
Swahili.
So I think he's just going to introduce himself and he will just be able to say hi. And so jana mulifanya video na DavyJnr.
Yeah.
Ambapo DavyJnr alipatiana namba yake in case kama mtu anataka kuwasupport atumie namba yake.
Yeah.
Uko na namba yenye unaweza ukapatiana hapa?
Yeah.
So unaweza sema you can
07
plus 254
40
plus 2547
07 40 42 47 46.
This is the real information, guys. And if you want to support such kind of the people, he has already released their number.
Yeah.
His wife was arrested due to selling of the Rika that is just sometimes is very rigorous to in Kenya here. So she was being arrested. Right now she's just being at the police custody. He's just outside here to make sure that at a given moment he's just asking people for money, people who has, I think people who will be able to support him. Maybe you're gonna support through his number. He has already reached out. He has just already giving out the number. Or you can reach me direct and I'll be. He's just asking that if anyone will be volunteer and just support him, his wife to go outside from jail or from the police custody. He will be really appreciate from this angle. It is only.
And this is how Nyaboanzi involve themselves in wars, so-called war, that sometimes they hate each other tooth and nail, to the core. Some sort of jealousy. It's all about money. Why would Mesi decided to go? Mesi is saying he was pushed by the supporters and the subscribers. If you're pushed by supporters and subscribers, why would the supporter just give you money? Go and hand over the family. What DavyJnr did. You went there for your own purpose, selfish gain. One, because of the contacts, because of the content that is so dwindling now, you have nothing to say. You want to cause drama and cause drama around it because it's the only content. Two, you want also to involve yourself in a charity and copy either what Gintu is doing and what DavyJnr is doing, because you know this is where the money is. If you remember, Mesi had a fight with Gintu because he said it's the only one helping things and people are supporting Gintu. Now, the opportunity presented itself, whereby now he wants to make the couple their being and he wants to copy and paste what Gintu has ever been doing going around so that he could also be given money. If your supporter sent you there and without a gift and without any other kind of money, then you're asking this couple's number and you put in. Why would you give your number again? Because you thought you could have restricted yourself not to give your number out, but to give the number of a couple because people requested the number of the couple, not your number. Why is Mesi giving his number there? Because he wants a dime. Because he knows they hugged. Because that's how Gintu operates. You send him money, give 3 kills, give 3 eggs, and it's done. And the tragedy is, Gintu giving 3 eggs and 1 leaf of kale, then he sits there, he makes sure the family cooks, and he partakes of the meal. So it's like grabbing the same philanthropic from the mouths of the downtrodden and eating itself, which means you eat your own donation. You eat your own donation. Who does that? Who does that? So it is well explained, and you could see it's just jealousy gallo, because there's nothing they can do. The only source of money that they can get, let's pretend doing charity. Let people donate toward it so that we can get money. Because MRR has decided to close in all the internet. Nowadays they don't go there because the internet doesn't function publicly anymore. Now they have to get the money for the data. The reason as to why they see it. The reason as to why they needed to bring and start preaching and attack DavyJnr of helping this family going forward. Perhaps, let me know what you're thinking at the comment section. Until next time, this is your boy, Sinala.